Good afternoon. Coming to you live and direct, or maybe not so live since this is a recording. It is your girl, Yael B, Yisrael, owner of Flatbush Doulas. And I'm coming to you today because I wanted to do a follow-up regarding postpartum womb steaming, but specifically about the importance of rest during the healing time of postpartum. So, most of you know that postpartum is the time, in which a mother and a baby are both recovering from pregnancy as well as childbirth. And so, the word recovering, in a hospital, there's what you call the recovery room, and that's where women go after they have delivered their babies. But for the lay people and for, people who might be family members of someone who's just given birth, a lot of times our mindset is not that, oh, this person needs to recover. They've gone through something. Because if someone were to have a vaginal birth specifically, there wouldn't be anything on the outside of their body that would show you that they needed to recover. You wouldn't see any wound. Our mothers who have cesarean births, you know that there's a wound. You know, okay, I need to help this person lift. I need to help them position the baby in a certain way to breastfeed so that this wound does not cause unnecessary pain. But when it comes to a vaginal birth, most people look at someone who has delivered a baby and think, you're fine. In a couple of days or even one day or even a couple of hours, you should be able to get back to your regular scheduled programming of work. We live in a society where work is very glorified and rest is vilified. Not only that, we live in a society where our society was built in America on slave labor. And the person who did so much during that time was the black woman. So in the case of black women, for many of us, if we are resting, how we feel is that we're being lazy. And our partners feel this, our mothers, our brothers and sisters feel the same thing. So for you to say, well, I need to recover, it's like, what's wrong with you? All you did was have a baby. Like, it's no big deal. But in reality, it is a big deal. And let me tell you why. Not only is labor a big deal when it comes to the contractions, the physical process that the body goes through. Not only that, an uncomplicated labor is still going to leave a giant wound. Did you know that? Did you know that there's a giant wound that's left from the placenta? We think about a baby exiting a body and that the baby itself is just, the big deal of what has to leave your body. But the placenta has to also be delivered. And the placenta is what was connecting the baby to the inside of the uterus in the first place. So when that placenta is birthed and comes out, right, attached to that umbilical cord, guess what is left behind? A giant wound. But it's internal. So you can't see it, husband. You can't see it, sister. You don't know that she has a giant wound. You know she's bleeding. You know that she's maybe having something that's similar to a menstrual cycle or more heavy than that. But do you know what signs to look for to see if she's hemorrhaging? Do you know to tell her that, you know what? African people have held a tradition of letting this woman rest. I know when I had my daughter, I had a home birth. And my midwife told me, you got a vacation. Congratulations. For 7 days, you are only to rest, to eat, to breastfeed, to go to the bathroom. That's it. I stayed off my feet for 7 days. I stayed on my bed for that time. And I'm thankful that I had my mother and my sister to be my support team so that I was able to do that, so that I was healthy postpartum. But at the same time, most people don't realize that there's a reason for belly binding, there's a reason for postpartum womb steaming, and there's a reason for rest. So, I just got off the phone talking to a wonderful sister who is preparing for her postpartum time, and she was inquiring with Flatbush Doulas about our postpartum womb steaming herbal blend and making an order. So good for her. And it just occurred to me as I was educating her about why she needed to really put rest on her calendar and inform the people in her life that take me off of your schedule for cleaning the bathroom. Take me off your schedule for cooking. Take me off your schedule for standing up, standing around, doing things. And put me on a schedule for I'm going to have my feet up. I'm going to be binding. I'm going to be steaming. And I'm going to be eating and relaxing and nursing my baby, because that's the way that she chose that she wants to feed her child. And all of that has an impact. Breast milk doesn't come in very abundantly in someone who's tired and stressed and is not resting. So I just wanted to come on here real quick. And y'all know when I say real quick, it's still 6 minutes. But I just wanted to really come on and remind the people who are giving birth, who are postpartum, and the families, let these people rest. You hear me? Let Black women rest after we give birth. Set up systems. Hire postpartum doulas. Get a team from your house of worship that's going to come and, provide meals and come and help wash some dishes and help do laundry. Set it up. Okay, because it's very important for our survival and our well-being. All right? So I'm going to wish everyone a great afternoon. For those of you who will be observing, Shabbat Shalom. And I look forward to the next time that we meet. All right? This is our virtual meeting. All right? If you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you have any needs that you would like to have addressed, or you want to make any orders, you can always email info@flatbushdoulas.com. Like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, go to our website, visit, click around, see what we got going on. flatbushdoulas.com. All right? Love y'all. Peace.